welcome to MWG2418 Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have a great time today. We are in Plover, Wisconsin. Wisconsin at 3400 Innovation Drive at the Food and Farm Exploration Center. It's ag tourism at its best right here today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Hey, don't go away, don't go away.
Pit Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, Griddles and Accessories, Louisiana Grills and Smokers, Healthy Homegrown Wisconsin Potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Shooting Star Casinos, Ebert Grown, Rebex Cutlery, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Lashbro Visual Communications.
Hey, welcome back to MWG2418 Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, every week we always have a great time. Every week we always have fun. That's nothing new. But what's new to us is our good friends at Plover, Wisconsin at the Food and Farm Exploration Center. It's a science center.
How are you going to keep them down on the farm?
How do you keep them down on the farm? It's a beautiful science center here. And I said it's ag tourism at its best. Wisconsin ag tourism, and that's exactly what it is. Agricultural tourism at its best. It's a destination for all kids, whether you're 1 year old or 100 years old.
That's for sure.
And you know, I look at the websites every time we come here, and I try to figure out what goes on and what a great center that we're out here today. And a lot of times I look at the reviews, and a lot of times you can't read the reviews because they're not always good. You know what I'm saying? When people write in, it's usually bad. But I looked at the reviews, and I invite you folks to go to the website for the Food and Farm Exploration Center, look at the reviews, and it's like, my kid came here on a class tour, and he wants to go back every week.
Yeah.
We have a 1 year old and we have a 5 year old. They had so much to do for the 1 year old and so many things to do for the 5 year old. They spent the whole day here, plus they ate at the beautiful Colorful Plate Cafe and had a great time, which has a kids menu, which has locally raised items here, fresh, locally sourced foods. It's just a great event.
Oh, the place is unbelievable. I mean, I could spend hours in there. It's just unbelievable.
We had to pull Freddie away from the tractors. What do you call it when you're on a tractor?
You said that. Yeah, I know that.
Freddie was in there driving, but you know the only problem I got? I had them move that antenna 3 times, and I still don't get good reception.
I can't figure that
That's
out
the
either.
world's largest potato masher.
What?
Yes, that's not an antenna.
I thought I was the world's largest potato masher.
Well, you are.
Okay,
I was getting Mars.
Mars Cheese Castle.
It really is a great place. We'll talk more about the Food and Farm Exploration Center. But really, basically what it is teaching young and old how the food is produced, when it's harvested, and how it ends up and consumed by us, and sustainability and innovation in the farm industry. It really is a great center.
It's enjoyable when you walk in there. I mean, it really can comprehend it very easily in there of all the different items that they have.
It's a happy place.
So you know, these are potato mashers. Duh. Freddie's got crow's feet. We got to get cooking here.
All right, sounds good.
We can't have fun all day, even though you can here.
All right,
cast iron skillet, nothing in it. This is a magic act.
Okay.
We're going to go back here, and I've got some great old-fashioned Wisconsin potatoes, and that's obviously what that is, a potato masher. We have some browned up, nice tender Yukon Golds, and we have some little baby reds. And we're going to come over here, and we're going to take our brand new potato masher that you can purchase at the nice gift shop here. Show them your t-shirt, Merle.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I feel like Superman. But I'm staying right here. I ain't flying anywhere.
Hey, I got one.
Wait. Supperman.
I feel like him too. What the heck?
So here's what we're going to do. I can't mash these quite so much. We're going to mash down these little taters, and we're going to make ourselves a little pizza. So it's going to be a Wisconsin pizza all totally. And I don't need these little mitts on right now. I don't think that's probably what's holding me back. Well, that's not what's holding me back.
A lot of things are holding you back, man. Look at that. Boy, I can smell the aroma. Nice roasted potatoes.
So honest to goodness, so last night I pan-fried some cod, and I did garlic smashed potatoes for Lori and I.
Okay.
And they were so easy. I did the same thing. I browned up the potatoes in the on the grill,
Yep.
and then I put them in a pie pan. I did basically what we did, only poured little melted butter and garlic over the top.
Was it the reds and the
Reds and the golds.
I'll be darned.
And here's what we're gonna do. Mad Dog and Merrill have our dough works. It's not a pizza sauce, but it's the best brat sauce, hamburger sauce, and hot dog sauce in the world. But when you're doing a Wisconsin pizza, we're gonna add a little bit of our dough works over the top of that, ketchup, mustard, sauerkraut, and onions. We're gonna add a little peppers.
I like this already.
I know, you wait, young man. Onions over the top of that.
Right there. I don't even need to heat it up.
We have, of course, Skis, and we'll talk about Skis meats in a moment. They're up at just a little bit north at Stevens Point. Our daughter went to Stevens Point, you know. What a great, here's the opportunity. If you have kids or grandkids that want to come to a college, Stevens Point's an excellent school just north of here, part of the community of Plover. When you come and visit them, stay in Plover,
Right.
dine in Plover, come to the Innovation Center here. So we have the bratwurst over the top of that. Now, another good Wisconsin company, we know it all too well because we're 12 miles south, we live, of the number one producer of sauerkraut in the world and the United States, and that's Flanagan Brothers. And they have some great organic sauerkraut. We're going to use it a couple times a day. I'm going to do their garlic sauerkraut right now.
I like that. The flavor is just phenomenal. It really is.
So when you come to the center here, you get the kids can take a little shopping cart and go through a grocery store, and they do cooking classes here. Did you see the big kitchen?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Big gorgeous kitchen set up with all that with like a classroom for cooking classes.
Yeah.
I almost said grilling classes, but you know I don't want. And we're gonna drain that just a little bit. So that's the garlic sauerkraut. We're gonna put that over the top.
Like that.
And we have our Pit Boss grill. We have the Pit Boss grill set for 350 degrees. And Meryl, start mixing your drink. And here's what I'm going to do. So our good friends at Feltz Family Dairy Farm, is it Feltz? Feltz Family Dairy Farm nearby here. They have the best cheese curds in the world, handmade on site. We'll talk a little bit about them in a moment. But I'm going to grab the cheese curds from there and some whipped mozzarella cheese. Put that on top, and I'll show you that. I'm gonna get that on my grill.
Freddie, you thirsty?
Oh, I've been waiting.
Freddie's always thirsty.
Freddie's always thirsty. You know
Well,
that?
everybody's
A
mashing
little bit
here.
different, you know. I know you're a big bourbon drinker, but you know we're using Point root beer. Point root beer is absolutely phenomenal root beer on there. Good looking, good on there.
Root beer.
Point root beer. They won many awards on it. They've got the regular, which has got regular good sugar in it on there, no fructose on there, and then they have their diet. So we're going to spice it up a little bit this morning, okay? I should say this morning, this afternoon.
Yeah, we're not drinking in the morning,
Not
ladies and
drinking in the
gentlemen.
morning.
Oh no, it must be at least 5 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, right. I've got you some spiced rum
Glass
here,
out
sir.
front there, buddy, always.
That's looking
On
good.
there. Got some of their root beer?
Oh, it's looking good already.
All right, but now we got to top it off. It's sort of like a little root beer float. You know, you got a little vanilla creamer in here.
This is like going to the malt shop.
There you go. Look at that.
I'm excited.
The malt shop or the doctor's office.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a problem, Doc.
He sees me drink this on TV. I don't know.
There you go.
Ladies
Little
and
dive
gentlemen,
for
here we
both of us.
Oh,
go.
I got one opened up.
Okay, good.
FoodFarm, yes it is. We're gonna go it.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
So I drink a diet root beer every night, and it's always Point diet.
That's good
It's
stuff.
good stuff.
You know, it actually does taste like a root beer float.
It does.
Yes. You know, by adding that coffee mate to this thing.
Oh, yeah.
And of
Sober
course-
you right up.
And the rum. No, really, it's got that
The
exact
spiced
taste.
rum has a really nice little kick to it.
Beautiful.
Good
beautiful.
flavor to it. I know that you wouldn't disapprove, Freddie.
Don't put that away now.
Can I tell you that we're blessed in Wisconsin because we have so many. We've shot shows at a lot of great meat shop, butcher shops in Wisconsin, and we're so blessed. And of course, we have the finest bratwurst in the world here in Wisconsin.
Definitely, there's no
and
doubt about
Skis Meats up on Highway 10, just as you come into town for us, coming from the Appleton on Highway 10 type of situation, coming from the east going west. Skis Meats are located right up there, and they're always fresh and always happy, folks. And I'll tell you what, they got poultry, beef, and pork at their meat case. But they got like double beer brats. They got mac and cheese brats. They got habanero brats. They got
Great
jalapeno
selection.
brats, bacon brats, Bloody Mary brats. They got chicken bratwurst for you folks not into the pork situation. They got chili lime. I'm going to try that. They got chipotle. They got a loaded baked potato bratwurst. And they got over 100 variety of cheeses and great wine selection. So it's a one-stop skis meats. We're going to take our fresh bratwurst. And we ordered fresh today because we're going to do some other things with them in the next couple of segments. And we're going to brown those off a little bit on our Pit Boss griddle. And we're going to get those browned up just enough to get some nice texture and get them about 3/4 done. And then we're going to do the old-fashioned Wisconsin way of doing bratwurst. And Meryl's going to do some great ways to do bratwurst too, I understand.
Yes,
So
sir.
here we are, folks. We're in Plover, Wisconsin. We're at the Food and Farm Exploration Center at 34 Innovation Drive.
back.
Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling. We'll be right back.
Don't go
Oh,
away,
man,
we're
those are
here,
gonna be
we're
good.
here, don't go away.
All right, here we go.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling.
We're having a great time here at the Food and Farm Exploration Center in Plover, Wisconsin. We invite you to come here in person. With the exceptions of the fine group that's already here, we do appreciate you being
Yes,
here
that's
today.
for
Each and
sure.
every one of you, we do appreciate that. As we do you good folks out in Lubbock, Texas.
That's
Lubbock,
right.
Texas, you watch us, and you know what? Spicewood can't be far, Spicewood, Texas, and that's where Willie has a home. And Willie, maybe you're watching us here today. I love you, Willie Nelson.
Yeah, but how about Bowling Green, Kentucky, huh?
How about Rockford, Illinois?
How about Jonesboro, Arkansas?
Oh, come on now.
How about Eau Claire, Wisconsin?
All right.
Marquette,
Let's
Michigan.
stop. Let's stop.
Marquette, Michigan.
How about Green Bay, Wisconsin?
Let's hear it!
Hey.
How about the Feltz family farm? We talked about them a little bit earlier with the cheese curds. They also have a maze each and every year, a farm maze and corn.
Oh, wow.
And this year it's a Packer theme. And I believe there to be
Oh.
3 others in the state of Wisconsin. You can check out your ag tourism and find out where they are. But we invite you to the Feltz farm. They're just located nearby here, and pick up some of those great cheese curds. And while you're here, take a little tour of the Point Brewery.
Oh, got to do that.
I've
Boy,
had a
great.
chance to do that a few times in my
Yep,
lifetime.
yep, great tour.
Good folks over there. Point Brewery. They have the beer. They have the wine. Sodas that Meryl mentioned a little bit earlier, of course. And of course, the good city of Plover. The whole
Yeah.
community here. You know, I have roots here.
Roots.
Yes, I have roots, and let me talk about my roots.
Roots beer?
No. Do you folks know Liberty Corner, Buena Vista? Buena Vista Liberty Corner? The founder of that was my great-great-great-grandfather, Albert Mathewson. And he donated the land for the cemetery, for the church. He had the first Liberty stable there and the first mill there, sawmill there. So that's this shout out is to Albert Mathewson and all the great-great-great-grandfathers out
Here's
there
to you,
who are the
Albert.
pioneers of this United
Yay.
States. Let's have another one of 'em.
Let's have another one for Albert.
No, the good community of Plover, Wisconsin. I'll tell you what, Lori and I came here quite a few times when our daughter was going to Stevens Point. It is definitely a peaceful oasis for outdoor adventure.
That's nice.
Whether you're a downhill daredevil
Right.
or you love kayaking on the Plover River, it is the place for you. It really is, and it's year-round. It's cross-country skiing, it's downhill, it's snowmobiling. It's a destination you can travel by fork with several great dining locations,
Oh, yes.
including, of course, the colorful Plate Cafe here at the Exploration Center. And besides the Point Brewery, there's Oso Brewery.
That's right.
The Oso
Oso.
Brewery is located here in the area, so you might want to check those good folks out. They have a sister company, I believe it's called the Meaningful Brews, and it's gluten-free beers.
Whoa.
Really?
Ponder that one, ladies and gentlemen. Gluten-free beers for all you good folks out there. That's a really, really good
I'm
thing.
going to start going gluten-free.
They
I want to see that. I want to see that.
just for a day.
Just
All
a
right.
couple hours.
Our good friends at Flanagan Brothers, they got the
right.
best sauerkraut and the only sauerkraut in the United States. We're going to put some great little sauerkraut in there. We got the bratwurst cooking there. I'm going to throw some brown sugar inside of that, on top of
Yes.
that. We got the peppers and the onions. Normally we do this in a large sheet pan or drip pan, and that works out extremely well. We have the peppers, the onions, the sauerkraut. We have the brown sugar. You got to have some point beer. You got to have the point beer. You can use the root beer if you want to. We're going to add the point beer over the top of that. And just for fun and laughs and giggles, a little bit of Mad Dog and Merrill's hickory barbecue sauce.
All right.
That's going to add a nice little smoky flavor to it. That's our hickory barbecue
sure
natural
there's
smoke.
no doubt about that.
So we're going to mix that baby all up. Get our hands involved. Just like here at the center, you get your hands dirty.
That's right.
And you get your hands involved at the Exploration Center right here. So we're going to mix that baby all up. Merrill, can you lift that griddle up and stand over towards Freddie and stand over towards Freddie?
I can lift the top
Get
up.
out of the way.
Hey, thanks for having me, Freddie.
leave him alone.
Thank you. Thank you. Leave him alone. Leave that man alone, ladies and gentlemen.
So we got the sauerkraut on top of there. I'm going to spread that out.
He's been spreading it for years, too.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the bratwurst that we've already pre-cooked. Those go on top. And those are all done nice and pre-cooked. As the sauerkraut's cooking down yonder, the brats are going to stay nice and warm on top.
Look at that.
And
Beautiful.
Being from Wisconsin and being from the dairy state and the Phelps Dairy Farm not too far away, we've got 4 sticks of butter. Cameraman, 4 sticks of butter. That is equal to 1 pound.
4 sticks!
And those go right on top, just like that.
You can always go for
We
more
put the
butter,
hood down and boom, boom, bada bang. We let those babies cook until our guests, which are here yonder, are ready.
There you go. All right. So many different ways to do brat.
There are.
You know, a lot of times I like browning mine up first, then putting them in a brine. Or you could do a brine first, which that's what I'm going to do today.
All right.
So you're going to par cook the brats.
Yes, yes. So I've got some garlic, fresh garlic in there. We've got some cut up onions. Ooh. And it's so good on doing this because for the fact you can do this ahead of time and then go ahead and brown them up. I got a little bit of thyme and I got a little bit of rosemary right here. Oh, no, I won't spill it.
What are you going to use for liquid?
Oh, what do you think? Good beer. Beer makes a big difference on that for your flavor.
You know, so many meat companies are so proud of their bratwurst, their Polish, their fresh sausages, that when you char the ever-licking daylights out of the fresh ones, you know, it doesn't give purpose to the beautiful herbs on the inside. So when you par cook them like this and put them off on the grill and lightly brown them up, you get to taste every little bit of sections that was meant to be done. Like the forefathers of this country, the pioneers of this country, like Grandpa Albert Matheson. I had to say it 3 times because he's great-great-great-grandpa.
What's his name again?
Great-great-great-great-grandpa Albert Matheson.
That's when Freddie, when he's had enough drinks, when he says that.
You know, we started reading the history about him, and his son Wes was kicked by a horse, and we didn't know if it put sense into him or if it killed him.
Anyway, you know, speaking of good brats,
let's get those on the kettle, on the grill.
We used to do the America's Pack Fan Club.
Yes.
And we would have a kettle of burnt brats. I mean, burnt to the ever-living daylights, and people would eat those.
Well, of course.
I want the burnt one. I want it really burnt. Oh, flavor. We want to add flavor to brats. Nice, slow cook.
How are we doing for timing, Mr. Man?
All right, what do you got? Oh, my gosh, I'm worried.
Okay,
You got the needle out.
7 minutes left. We only started with 9. Okay.
Holy cow.
So the reason I got the fresh brats, too, we're going to throw away the gloves. Do you have any beer left? Bless you. Oh. We're gonna take fresh bratwurst. We're gonna take an injector. We're gonna do ginger beer. So I have ginger right here.
What a great idea.
Yeah, you know, who knows? Who knows? Who would have thunk, right?
Oh, yeah.
Here is our magic marker that we use for our dry erase board.
He's a mad scientist. Did you see that?
We're going to be artists, and we're going to draw that up into the vial.
Oh, my.
Look at that. I got it. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our own fresh bratwurst. We're going to take the fresh skis brats. I'm going to put that baby all the way to the end.
It'll explode.
It is going to explode. And we're going to fill that baby up with brewski.
All right, you're the man. Hey, Dr. Mad Dog, ladies and gentlemen. gentlemen.
So if you want to have some fun, get some point beer, get some ginger, get anything you want, or just the fresh beer itself, and do your own little incisions and make your own best bratwurst. It comes out delicious.
I love it.
All right, Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest
Hey,
Grill
we'll
in
be
front of
right
you. Farm and
Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
we had a great time here in Plover, Wisconsin at the Food and Farm Exploration Center. Out in front of you so far are those gorgeous the potato
Look at
pizzas that we
that,
did. The
man.
potato pizzas that we did.
Beautiful.
Potato pizzas look gorgeous. The par-cooked brats, brown them off a little bit. That beautiful sauerkraut mixture. We're having a great time here today. We always do, Mad Dog and Merrill's. We'll be right back to wrap this baby up in just a minute, ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right.
We'll be right back.
Oh, yes.
Well, I guess that says it all, ladies and gentlemen. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. Peace, love, and happy grilling,
Happy
folks.
grilling, everybody.
We'll
Take
see you
care.
next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.